It's black's move and things are not looking good. Although black is attacking white, white has 2 rooks compared to a rook and a bishop. White is using his rook supported by his queen to attack the black queen. So if white had one more move, it's obvious he would take the queen. However, it's always good to examine other options. Any checks that white has available. White could potentially check here, but this is not a good check because this pawn guards this square. White could also potentially check here. That queen is hanging. It's got no support. Now, knowing that white will very likely try to capture this queen, the first gut instinct might be to try to exchange, but this exchange benefits white. So now let's look at forcing moves for the black side. The only direct check we seem to have as black is this queen diagonal. Now this does not seem like a good attack initially because there's 2 defenders to 2 attackers. There is a potential to get a 3rd attacker in. And then this point of convergence now has more attackers than defenders. However, if we first move the bishop here, then we're gonna get our queen taken. So unfortunately, this move is not forcing enough. It seems like we're a little bit lost in this. However, one of the first checkmates you learn is the backrank checkmate. Digging up our knowledge of the back rank will help us solve this. What do we know about the back rank? If there were no rook there, the king is stuck behind those 3 pawns. If we could get this piece here, then it would be dunzos. The only move would be this, and still, it would end with a checkmate. So one instinct would be to try to go like this, but that is just not forcing enough. First of all, he could totally just ignore this and just take our queen. And even if we take the rook and he takes back, they're still way ahead. But now is where our knowledge of this point of convergence right here will really help us plan. Something to notice here is that both the queen and the 2 rooks cannot threaten our bishop. Therefore, if we were able to first force this rook up and then put the bishop up there, we could potentially successfully backrank checkmate. So the solution is a stunning queen sacrifice, which is also a check, forcing him to react right here. Now, he can't capture directly with his king because the rook is protecting the queen. So he's forced to capture the queen with his rook, opening up his back rank. Now that his back rank is open, it is not the time to move the bishop thinking you have a pin, because look what happens when you move the bishop now. You open up your own back rank for checks. So the key now is to provide a check here. Then the rook can just move down here, defend and attack while being protected by the king. But that's where this bishop comes in with our second forcing move. Bishop check. As white, I cannot block like this because I have a rook here threatening. And if I do this, it just delays the inevitable. So my only option, and now checkmate. The bishop provides a key square where the rook cannot get captured, providing this backrank checkmate. So one more time from the beginning. Queen sacrifice, recapture, check, interpose, bishop check, move, checkmate. Backrank checkmates come in different varieties, and this was one of the most interesting cases I've studied. The beauty of this is it took a sacrifice to achieve the right backrank structure. There's a reason why most chess courses teach the backrank checkmate very early. After all, most people will try to castle. By castling, there's always potential, if you're not careful, for backrank checkmates. Anyways, guys, keep learning. I got much more.